Hello there, theater lovers. My name is Mark Landon Smith with Arts Life Theater, Northwest Arkansas's dedicated youth theater company, where we have been putting young artists center stage for 36 years. We have several opportunities for you to be involved in theater virtually. Check it out at artslifetheater.com. These projects include the Virtual Theater Academy, the Virtual Theater Project, Curtain Up, Family Theater Night, where you can go to our Arts Live Theater YouTube page and watch all of your favorite Arts Live Theater productions. We also have Picture This, Living Room Theater, Shaky Bugs, and a new series that we're introducing called Me Interview You Too, where we have two Arts Live Theater actors interview each other. Today's guests are Kayla Henderson and Peyton Lyons, so stay tuned.
Hey, my name is Kayla Henderson.
And I'm Peyton Lyons.
And welcome to Interviews with ALT Actors.
Wait, I don't think it started.
It did start, yeah. We're so good at this. Okay.
Start over. Mark.
Start over?
Cut
Okay.
one, yeah.
Cut this.
Whatever that's called. Take two.
Take two. My name is Kayla Henderson.
And I'm Peyton Lyons.
And welcome to Interviews with ALT Actors. Okay, let's get started. So the first question is, what was your first show at ALT?
My first show at ALT was Honk Jr. back in 2012, I think. And I played a baby chick. So much fun.
My first show was Annie Jr., and that was back in 2015, 2016, I think. And I was in the ensemble, and I remember my favorite part of that whole show was I got to move the trash can on stage for a scene change.
Yes.
So happy about that.
We love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, next question. How many shows have you done at ALT?
I think I'm on 20 or 21.
Oh, wow.
It's been a bit.
I believe I am on 18, 17?
Yes.
I've done a lot.
Yeah.
We're veterans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing all the things.
Everything. Okay. What character have you played has been most like you?
I think Emily in Independence was most like me because I got to originate the character. So I could really make her however I wanted her to be, which was like me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm in between two characters. So Katrina Van Tassel from Sleepy Hollow. Mm-hmm. I cannot cook like her. She makes the worst apple pies. And then Clover from Animal Farm, because she's very caring about her like family, her farm animal friends, and also kind of like the mother type friend. And that's how I view myself.
For sure.
Okay. Next question. What costume has been your favorite at Arts Live?
This is so hard.
I know. We always get such good costumes.
Oh. Oh, dang. Do you want to answer this one first? This is so hard.
I think my favorite, because it was the most comfortable that I've ever been in a show, was Aladdin Jr. I was one of the narrators, and we had like these baggy tight pajama clothes, but they were like not pajamas, and they were so comfortable, and we all had scarves that wrapped around our waist and little hats, and like they were my favorite.
I think mine was when I did Annie with you. I had this blue sparkly dress.
Right.
And I don't really even remember what it looks like, but I remember 6th grade Peyton loved that dress. I felt like Cinderella. I loved it. But it was just my favorite. So I think that costume made me very happy. Yes.
Okay. What is your dream role?
Jenna.
Jenna.
I always say my dream role is Mark in Rent. But I don't know that I will ever get the opportunity to play in it. So Jenna and Waitress.
Okay, mine has to be Angelica in Hamilton.
Yes.
I would love to be Angelica.
You'd kill it too.
Or anybody in Six the Musical, because I just want to be in that show. It's so good.
It's so fun.
Okay, next question. What has been your favorite show at ALT?
think just Independence, I think, was really a show where I grew a lot as an actor.
Right.
And so I always just have to say that one because I really think I grew there.
Right.
And that it felt like so successful to, at the end of the day, be like, I did this.
Yeah.
And it was a tough role, so it was awesome.
It was so good. You made me cry.
Oh, it was
You
so
made me cry. I was like bawling. I think my favorite show, I've always looked back on Animal Farm with such fondness because amazing cast, number one, all talented actors, great storyline. Jules Taylor directed it. She is amazing. And Clover has always held a special place in my heart because I relate to her so much. And I don't know. I just love Animal Farm.
Yeah.
And we got to run around like animals on stage.
Oh, yeah.
What can you not love about that?
It's always a plus. It was so cool to watch, too. I loved it.
Okay. What is the last thing you do before the curtains rise and the show opens?
So I have, for every show, I make a playlist of like, I really try to get into the mindset of like, what kind of songs would my character listen to? And so I try to listen to that, and then I just kind of
go for it.
Take it out and go for it. Like, you can't think about it too much. You just kind of go into it.
I have a ritual. I do your shakedown. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It always calms me down because I get such an adrenaline rush right before the curtain opens, and you hear like the beginning music, and I'm just like, I'm freaking out, but I can do this. And so I need to shake down and like breathe.
Yeah.
And it's always fun to do it with everybody who's in the cast, and they're like all around. It's like silently counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's silent, but like the energy is so high.
So high. It's so fun. Okay. If you had a magic wand, what show would you like to do next?
Okay. So I've really been, of course, 6 is one that
You're right.
I would love to do at some point. Dang it, there's so many.
I know.
I've always said I want to be a part of Rent at some point in my life.
Rent is such a good show.
I can literally have a walk-on role that walk across the stage. I don't care. I just want to be a part of Rent.
Right.
So I think that one. I think
Rent.
those are two that I'd love to do.
There's a lot of good shows. I would actually want to go back and do one of our past shows. I would love to do Annie again, because since that was my first show, because Annie is a classic story, of course. Or I would love to go back and do Tom Sawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a revival.
A revival of Tom Sawyer, bring everybody back.
Tom Sawyer. We love it.
It was so good. But yeah, Tom Sawyer. Okay. What do you do during your 5-minute break at rehearsal?
It always depends on what we're doing. If we're dancing, I have the flexibility of a stick, like if I bend on the break. So I have to kind of like stretch it out whenever I get a chance. But other than that, it's just like the time when we get to hang out with our friends and talk.
Right.
So
first thing I do, go get my water bottle, take a huge drink of water, especially if it's a vocal rehearsal for a musical. I'm always just like, and then I go find anybody to go talk to in the cast, because everybody is so friendly in theater, and just have a good time and just relax, take my 5-minute break and say hello to everyone again.
Hang out with everyone.
Okay. What does theater mean to you?
Theater, it's one of those things that when people say, like, why do you love it? Why does it make you happy? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's so weird because it's like, I don't know why I'm passionate about it. I don't know why it makes me happy, but just the feeling when I'm on stage is like the best feeling in the world.
Right.
And like getting to explore somebody else and like getting to kind of leave Peyton for a minute and all of a sudden become somebody else is so cool. And like,
yeah,
I think I'm like good at it. So I'm like, okay, I'm good at it and I enjoy it. This is awesome. Like,
right.
I can have a job that I'm happy about.
I completely agree. It's always that like feeling of getting to be yourself, but also at the same time not getting to be yourself, because you get the opportunity to go out from yourself and just find out other things. And then you're in this comfortable space where you get to try new things, you get to have fun with yourself, get to be goofy and laugh and have just so much fun with your friends too. And you make such a connection with other people. The people are so amazing, and you get to make such the good connection that usually lasts for such a long time. Because I met you in my first show and we're still friends to this day.
Oh yeah. I've met so many
there's so many people,
friends through theater, and it's so crazy because like we don't go to school together,
right?
We don't, and really school is the only time I see people, so we don't get to know each other all the time when we're not in shows together, but then when we do, it's just like click, we're right back at it.
Yeah, it's like we've been with each other, like we haven't had a break at all, and then when we come back and we all join together, we're just like, go for it.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Cool.
Okay, that's the last of my questions.
Awesome. So now we're on to mine. So, Kayla, what is your favorite stage mishap or funniest stage mishap? I don't know if you can have like a favorite.
Oh man.
But
the most that stick out to me is when either I forget a line or somebody else forgets a line, and then you have to go in for that improv.
Oh yeah.
And I remember somebody forgot to come on, and I had that moment of like panic. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? And then it just clicked, and I just said something like, oh, where's this person? And then it just continued on, and then we acted like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that's and then whenever like a set scenery piece falls, and you just want to laugh so hard, but then you have to stay in character.
It's so hard. I love it.
It's great. But yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Improv exercise. I think mine was Jane Eyre, and it was completely my fault. I'm the clumsiest person you will ever meet. But we had these chairs.
Oh yes, the chairs.
Sit down in one, and I knocked the seat. Like the seat was.
And then it came
separate
through, right?
I knocked it out of place before I sat down, and then I went to sit, and it fell through, and I fell out of I don't know, but it was so funny. I just fell in that chair. And I was like, come on, Peyton. You know not to move the seat of the chair. But
Jane Eyre was a fun show.
That was a really cool show.
Great cast.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I forgot I was the one asking questions. So I was like, yes. Okay. What is a show that you were dying to see, and what is, I guess I'm going to flip that. What is your favorite show that you have seen, and then what is a show that you want to see in the future?
Okay. There are so many shows that I love. Okay. One is Hamilton, because me and my mom, we love that show. We love the soundtrack. We listen to it together in the car. And when we finally got the opportunity to go see it in Tulsa, we were just so excited. And so that will always like be that one show that sticks out that I got to see and have that fun. And then Anastasia. Anastasia was such a magical moment because like I love the movie, and then I've always wanted to see the show, and it was so good.
Yeah.
And then a show that I really want to go see has to be, there's so many good shows out there. 6, because you got to go see it and I didn't.
So I guess that segues into my answer. My favorite show I've seen is 6, because it's just so fun.
Right.
Pack so much into those 45 minutes. You're like always jamming. They like let you sing. There's one that they let you record. Like it's so
cool.
It's so fun. And then Waitress, just because I love Waitress. And a show that I really want to see, I've really been getting into Jagged Little Pill.
Yes.
I love that album, of course. And so when you take one of my favorite albums and then make it a musical, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I love it. So I'd really like to see that one.
Same.
It's
Be a
cool.
good show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
You have the questions.
Anything else? Mark can edit this out.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna ask. Ooh, I have a cool one.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite like musical number that you've done for a show?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so hard.
I don't know.
Okay, okay, it was Willy Wonka, the summer camp, and it wasn't really a dance number. So if you want to go dance number aspect, that had to be an Aladdin, which was Friend Like Me, but non-dance act. It was Willy Wonka, and There Was No Knowing, the boat song, that really creepy, crazy, evil type song. That was my favorite song and favorite musical number in the whole show, because I'm just like, I get to be scary and creepy.
Yeah. That was
and the lighting.
creepy.
The lighting. It was so fun.
So cool.
What about you?
I think mine was Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. Yes.
Just because I love to dance.
Right.
I really, especially during this like social distancing, I've really gotten back into it. And so we really got to dance in that number.
Right.
And I think I learned a lot about like stamina and how to dance and sing at the same time, because that
you
was
guys went so hard on that song.
a hard
so
number. Yeah. So I think that one. It was fun.
I have an honorable mention for this one.
Please.
I wasn't in it, but you were. It was My Son Pinocchio, Just Because It's Magic.
Oh, so fun. Oh, wait.
I think that was everybody's favorite song.
It was so fun. Because it's not like typical musical theater almost.
Right.
Or I guess it kind of is, but like.
It kind of is.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's so fun.
It was such a good song and group number.
Yeah. Who is an actor that you would like to like just sit down and have coffee with?
Oh, man. Okay. I'm starting to get into like writing music. So Ben Platt.
Yes.
Because he is an icon and so talented, and his songs are so amazing. And so, yeah. What about you?
I think once again I've really been getting into Jagged Little Pill.
Right.
Watching their like Broadway.com vlogs. And Catherine Gallagher did one. And it's so inspiring. And then she like also does TV and writes music and all that stuff. But she's a very wise, insightful person. So I think I'd like to get to know her. She's cool.
There's just so many talented actors and actresses that I would love to just have a conversation with, because they're all so amazing. So yeah.
Okay. What is your go-to audition song?
Okay. See, I love like not sticking to one song. I go to different songs every single time, but the one song that I always think of for an audition is what's it called? It's not, I can't think of the name of the song. Okay. It's from, why is my brain blanking? Either Friend Like Me or Pure Imagination. I use that one quite a bit for like auditions and stuff.
Is Pure Imagination? I don't know that song. Is that like
the Willy Wonka song? Come with me
and
you'll be. Yeah.
I just don't know the words. I just kind of
yeah. Yeah, the iconic.
Yeah. I think mine, I've been using Everything Else from Normal a lot. And then Mama Who Bore Me from...
Yes.
Just because I have a stronger, like, mix. Like, my mix is the strongest of my registers.
Right.
So I've been using those two.
I use any Disney song, basically, too.
Yeah.
Because you can always find something if you're going for a character type in a Disney song.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be our last question.
Yay.
Who would play you in a movie about your life?
I actually have no clue because I don't know. There wouldn't be anyone that I would love to ask. I think I would just like find that one person that just stands out. And so I would love to be like, if there was ever a movie made about me, I would love to be like in the audition room helping them find somebody who I think that just like has that passion that I like to think I have myself, because I love theater and like singing and anything to do with like even like the backstage type stuff and film. I love anything about that. Like I just love learning about anything. So I just love to find someone who has that same passion.
For sure. Ideally, I would play myself.
Right.
But if that wasn't an option, I've always been told that I look just like Uma Thurman.
Right.
And I don't know if you can really tell on camera right now because I have like my glasses and everything. But the amount of times that I've been told I look like Uma Thurman.
Which you do.
So I think her. And once again, like if they ever make a movie about Uma Thurman's life and I'm not cast as the Uma Thurman character, like it's rigged. Something's not right. So we'll make a trade-off. Uma can play me and I'll play Uma Thurman.
Yes. Perfect trade-off.
Perfect.
Okay. I think that about wraps up interviews with ALT actors. So thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
How do I stop recording? Oh, wait.